I started off, I guess, with the criminal record, and I went through Choose 180 to go through the diversion program. From my experience going through the diversion program, it gave me a chance to turn my life around personally. I could have been in jail. I could have been doing just worse things. So when I saw that I wasn't necessarily a problem and that other youth aren't actually a problem, they just need more support and more help, then I was like, yeah, let's support them. I mean, let's be that village, let's be that support.
Many are parenting themselves, right? Mom and dad left, so all they know is, oh, I guess I go this place, I guess I do this person, I guess I do this drug. Parenting themselves, trying to figure it out, right? One boot on, one boot off, because our community have let them down so much, right? So when are we gonna build them up? Because they our future. They hold the torch. So we need to give them those tools and those strategies that's needed for them so they can progress, so they can go through the process, so they can grow, so they can go,
We need to shift the narrative around second chances for young people, because most of these young people grew up without the right guidance, support, and resources to stay out of trouble. When Choose 180 is offering financial help, mentoring, counseling, showing up for you at court, showing up for you at graduations, showing up for you anywhere, a job interview, they'll take you. Like, I've had mentors take me to job interviews. Seeing them show up for me and just be there made me feel like I wasn't alone, and I was able to receive the right resources and change my life around.
I need an outlet. I need to be able to talk about these things, because holding in is not doing anything for me. It's only hurting me every single day, right? So how can I be strong for anyone else if I'm not strong for myself, So healing isn't a final destination, it's a daily choice.
I believe we should change the narrative, because youth aren't problems. Usually if a youth is acting out, it's for a deeper reason, like a lack of support, a lack of resources. I mean, even if you don't necessarily say the words, treating us like we are problems, we're gonna start to internalize that, and then we're gonna start to act like a problem, versus you giving us support and saying, oh, seeing our potential, then we'll grow into that, we'll become better.
It shouldn't be a big leap for somebody to just show up for you. And then it also helps you create other healthy relationships with your friends. And you stop hanging out with people that are not good for you, because you know what is good for you. So, because you're getting love in that way. And then you get healthy relationships with your coworkers and stuff like that. And just changing your life around, choose what, it's a 180. So, yeah.
We need to shift the narrative from performance to presence. We need to be present with these young folk. We don't need to perform, right? We don't need to try to be something that we're not to try to make them feel accepted, because they see right through that. They done been through so much. They can see the fakeness, they can see the phoniness, the flawedness, they can see through all of that, right? So we don't need to perform for them, right? We just need to be present, right? Let them know I'm right here, I'm here. Tough love, what is that? What about true love? What does that true love mean, right? Presence is one of them, right? Allow them to be who they are without condemning them, right? Kudos to Choose 180. Shout out to Choose 180. I'm not just saying that because I work here, but I see what's happening up in here for real. They beat their feet every single day. We're not sitting up in the office behind a desk, behind a computer, answering phones. No, we out in these communities, we out in these streets for real. Changing the narrative, right? Choose 180, making that 180 turn, right? Let them know there's a better future for you, right? And we all have lived it too.
Shift the narrative to transform systems.
Shift the narrative for us.
Shift the narrative for future generations.